I always tell people, this is your networking group. So we want it to work for you. If you haven't gotten one of these little brain papers and you want to mention something, or you want to discuss something that you're dealing with, please take one of these papers and write down your issue and get it over here to Willa.
The other thing is we need the blog.
Right.
The blog was started probably about a year ago, right, Jonathan? But never really took flight, and so we want to know what you think about that. How many people here actually do blog on a regular basis? Those of you that say yes, you do blog, what do you blog about?
You want to educate people out there with whatever the topic is that you're comfortable with, and ultimately, you know, indirectly, you want to get them looking at your website, hopefully enhancing your business, building relationships, but again, I think the key is really to educate people, put things out there that they would like to read, and it's about general topics and not necessarily just, again, just to drive sales to you or your website per se.
And they'll send you one email and it'll tell you what's been updated. So you're only getting one email instead of 4 emails from 4 different places. And it just gives you, I think it's every 4 hours, it'll send you an email up to so many updates or whatever, and it's free.
But most of the time, we send a monthly newsletter out. And you can track who opens the emails, you can track what links they click into, and it's a great tool. I mean, people, Steve, I know you get our email, and because people mark it as spam, they can ultimately just shut you down.
That's right. The email is really great, but that Constant Contact newsletter has to have content in it besides just selling your business.
We really use it as an educational tool because people, you know, if it's always just about you, and when we first started, that's what we were doing, was really just talking about the company and the services and this and that. People don't want to see that. They want to know what's in it for them and how they can be educated. And like the last newsletter we just sent out, we put a little something in there, it was just prior to Halloween, about all the Halloween hotspots on Long Island. That, out of all the other articles that were in there, that was the most hit on as far as links going into that. People just wanted to see what was happening on Halloween on Long Island. It was really, you know, irrelevant to our business, but it was something we still wanted to put in there just, you know, to lighten it up a little bit, and that was the, you know, one of the areas that we clicked on the most.
Well, Gary, I'll write a little blip. I look at Long Island Business News, and if there's something that I can comment on them, I'll go up to Long Island Business News and hit their blog there, make a comment. But also, I can make a little comment and start something interesting and then leave a link that goes over to your page or Long Island Business News, SBDC, and anybody who opens the newsletter and clicks on it, I can see.
We have another one here where somebody wants a review of their website. Okay, bring it on. Okay, so it's 467fish.com.
And when I first look at the homepage, that doesn't come to me right away. So maybe there's a way, I don't know if it's a tagline or something, that the homepage is, I think, very engaging and beautiful. I would just kind of make it obvious right off the bat.
I have a suggestion. You said you were going to put the links for the Facebook and all to the top, right?
Yes.
Why not the bottom right? Because my first instinct is, if I'm going to see that, oh, let's see what he has here. Let's see what he has here. And I'm totally ignoring the main part, the main body. If you put it on the bottom, they have to scroll down and at least scan and get some kind of idea.
That's great.
476 fish. You need to reference it on that first page of your website. Like I said, I don't know if you heard before, but fish is not, it's not just our number, it's our name, or it's not just our name, it's our number. So that people get the correlation that it's more than just an arbitrary number you grabbed, because I would not think that that was your phone number.
I would like a wider shot where I actually see like a corner of an aquarium, because here I could be diving.
A website that he can go to and actually have him analyze his website, and it's for free. And it'll tell him what's right, what's wrong with it.
And what he did is he said, go to my website, you can choose to look at the video. And that video did from the beginning of the site, how they drilled, they showed the guard, because it didn't come up actually. You can choose to see how it's done within his website. Right. So you might want to do that.
That's a great idea. I was going to say.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. Thank you very, very much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you feel great, right?
Absolutely. This is what I wanted, because I
Yeah.
ask people that come into the shop, and it's clearly black or white. There's no shades of gray. I love the website. I hate the website.
Right.
There are no shades of gray. It's just what was brought here. Everyone thinks it's beautiful, it's attractive, it's soothing, but there's the butt side to
Technically
it.
practical.
Right, exactly.
I just want to make sure I get through the people that gave me papers. And I'm not sure I understand. Does this come from you?
Yep.
You want to just say what it is?
My question is, how much information is too much information? That's my biggest concern right now. Because I can go from, I give a report, I'm doing 50, 60 pages. I can take that report and cut it down and give them 15 to 18 pages. That's the meat and potatoes. But the other stuff, what I'm trying to do is cover my CYA. Because again, I had people call me up on the phone and tell me, you know what, I'm taking you to court because you did this, this, and the other thing. Well, you didn't turn to that page, it's there, right there. Everything that you're telling me I didn't include. See, Tony has, he's got the same problem I do. He's licensed, he's restricted, he's got everybody looking on him. You know?
Yeah, you're regulated by the
So
state.
am
You're
I.
reporters.
I'm
Right.
completely.
No, I understand
The
that.
insurance industry is very
A
regulated.
lot of transitions, a lot of interesting stuff that's happened, yeah, really.
If you want to see your website, just send it over to me.
Yeah.
I'll be
Write
glad
it
to
down.
show it up. I just,
You mentioned content. I think I would like to see more variety. You know, it seems like a lot of the photos on the main page repeat themselves. And
Yes.
if you're in the business, I would just show as much variety to give people all kinds of ideas. I saw a lot of beach shots, which I thought were gorgeous. But, you know, not everybody might not want that.
Business with?
I think it's nice. The nice picture, you look very, you know,
do.
approachable and friendly and nice, and I think, you know, people want to be able to connect with who they're going to do
Yeah,
business
you
with.
really do, that's
So,
great,
it's
that
a good-
is great. But you can even say who you are, I mean, it doesn't say there.
Right, I was kind of
Look at
reading.
that, who are you? Is that you? Nobody knows that.
But you guys,
No,
right?
but it could say, what are your first names, I forget? Yeah, you can say that. No.
Going back to the photo tagging for a second, let's go over to her site. When I mouse over this, her tag shows.
Yeah.
Okay, now, you could put your names in there. Our owners, Mr. and Mrs. So-and-so. The other thing, yeah, this is the kiss of death. If somebody sees that you haven't updated that site since 2008,
Right.
you are completely irrelevant. If you want to put the copyright date on, and most people do, you program it so that it changes on the first of the year to the current year. Whether you've gone back to it or not, at least the software does change it so it looks like you're doing frequent updates.
and people will pay more for good value and
Right.
all of that, but you don't want to really become a bargain shopper. I don't think that's
Yeah,
the
you
work
don't
that I
lead with
see
that.
here. You definitely don't want that to be your focus. Low price also connotates poor value. I don't know if you're really very good, maybe you just started doing this, that kind of thing. So you want to build a reputation around good quality. That's really what photographers are all about.